Huge nest. And hopefully on some of these you're going to see the babies popping up. But this morning I know we saw several of them. Big round nest, very large nest, like I said, up to 1,200 pounds. I was just reading something while we were in the office. One of the record eagle nests they saw was over 2 tons, over 4,000 pounds. 9 feet wide, so it's about as wide as this boat, actually a foot short of what this boat is. 20 feet deep. That was a bald eagle, though, not an osprey. This is an osprey here. Actually, I think it's a baby. I see mom, I don't know if it was a baby.
I didn't see a baby. I know we got one.
Where the eagle has a big white tail, osprey have white breast, brown tail. They're kind of opposite each other.
Real good fisherman.
Yep, very good fish. His nickname is Fish Eagle. Looks like an eagle, catches a lot of, that's all, pretty much all he eats is fish. So he's a fish eagle. You may have heard that name, Fish Eagle, somewhere. I hope. Fish Eagle. It does have a familiar ring. If anybody hasn't heard of it, 809 Osprey. Directly ahead, tree with a whole bunch of holes in it. One of those field trips we were doing last week said, hey, what do you think made those holes? One of the kids on there says, an assault rifle.
That's a big assault rifle.
Yeah, I don't want to be in front of that rifle. I don't want that kid shooting. Anyhow, it was a pileated woodpecker. Most people thought the pileated Woody the woodpecker. The one Woody is modeled after. But it wasn't Woody and Friends. Some ornithologists came out here, inspected him very carefully, found out it was another woodpecker called the ivory bill. Not much like one. Yeah. Another nest back there to the right. A big nest here. Oh! Two big guys right on the side of each other. They're about 2 fish. There's a fish out here called a dog, a very long nose, lots of needle-like teeth. There's 2 of them about 4 or 5 feet long. Good sized nest. Okay, coming up here on your right, there's a little stump sticking out. Actually, a big stump coming out of the water. Last year, that first nest we came up on, it's a little smaller than the others. A storm in the fall completely ripped that nest out of the tree. Gone completely. Mom and Dad started in the fall, right after that storm, building it back. They had that nest fidelity, they keep going. They started after the storm was after the babies were gone. They didn't even need it till this year. In the fall, they started building it, abandoned it for a while, then come springtime, they come back on it, finished it up, next thing you know, they got babies on it. But that stump right there had a nest in, that used to be a tree last fall. That same storm broke that tree off at the water line, so they can't build it back there. There's no tree there. What they did, you see this piece of bark hanging on your left? Yeah. There's what's left of there, and I don't know that, but I think this is the same pair, moved right across the street here, and their nest just fell. They had a nest going, then it fell apart. Another nest up there, and I don't, is that mom or baby? I can't, no, actually, that might just be a stick. She's in there. All these nests, if mom does not want you to see her, you're not going to see her. She's got plenty of room. Some of you do see her head.
That's a big nest.
Yeah, they do make a very big nest. Like I say, up to 1,200 pounds.
Well, you've got eagles, bald eagles around here, don't you?
There are bald eagles around here. I said there's bald eagles here. There's bald eagles around here. However, oh, look here with a fish. Now watch, he'll be pointing that fish same direction of flight. Every time, guaranteed. Yeah, if he's flying that way, that's the way his fish is pointing. Every time. But yeah, bald eagles are around here. The only thing is, right now, bald eagles are not allowed in here. There are so many osprey here. Is this him? Coming by again? Those both tails, same direction, both heads, same direction.
Is that a heron?
That's that. Is that a heron?
No, that's not.
No, he meant heron fish. Yeah, I don't know if anybody could see that good enough if it was a heron. Yeah. Yeah, eagles not allowed in here because osprey basically have a no-fly zone here. If an eagle comes in here this time of year, osprey will gang up on him, try to kill him. Normally, an eagle can come in, well, there's some ospreys, harass them, take the chicks, whatever. But there are so many osprey in here, there's a colony of them, or whatever you want to call them. They can come in here, and if some predator they don't like, they can run them out. Not often they can do that, but they do have the numbers in here. And as we go around, you'll see we have plenty of them here.
Does anybody know how long it's estimated it takes for them to build that nest, that heavy nest?
Yes. If I could look up the date of that weather, that storm last year, like I say, that first one was just from last fall.
Right.
They worked, what, maybe a month? Yeah. A month in the fall they spent, maybe more. and then this spring, and I saw the first one go through
Wow.
pretty quick.
Okay.
And that's right there, we just went by. Give me 3 years, all the sticks I can get, and I could not build that.
Yeah.
I mean, and have it sitting on a tree.
Not on top of a
On a
tree,
floor,
anyway.
maybe. You can come back 3 years later, I'd be there with a pile of sticks and no hair left.
Right.
The Anhinga, but the Anhinga's a long, straight body, long, straight, pointy bill. That's the Cormorant, Well, that osprey goes in the water feet first after its prey. Whenever he starts eating the fish, he'll always start at the head, work his way to the tail. Every time. If Dad's catching a fish, bringing it back to the nest, normally what he's going to do, stop off on a nearby limb, eat the head, bring the rest of the fish back. A couple reasons he'll do that. If he drops the entire fish in, and sometimes a big fish, he drops that whole fish in, it might flop out of the nest, gotta go catch another one. Might break an egg, hurt a baby, eat the head first, bring the rest of the fish back. Much more cooperative fish when he gets to the nest. I don't know who it was, but somebody had mentioned, but it slid down. I'm sure within the next couple of years, you won't see that stump anymore. It'll build right up over. And Dad probably, like I say, whatever yelling like that, I got a feeling Dad is right around here somewhere. Hungry, kids are eating. Got 2 kids over here. Oh yeah, you can see his little head there. Cool.
How deep is it?
5.8 right now. Almost 6 feet of water here.
Do people come out here to hunt alligators?
Yeah, you can during season. Another nest on the left. Kind of a good sized nest, kind of a skimpy little tree. You can't see Mom. Actually, Dad was standing on the limb on the first row. Another good view of Mom on the right. You might see the babies again underneath. I don't know. Wish we would. When these babies get a little bigger, even now, this morning, several of them were showing, but they'll show their heads, and Mom will fuss at them, and they'll flatten down in there. Sometimes she'll flatten out too, and then you won't see either one. They get a little bigger, they don't listen as well. They're like another animal out there. But they'll come up there, and the Mom will fuss at them, and they'll just stand there. The answer to your alligator hunting, you can hunt.
Yep. You see that one?
Oh, babies, that's for sure. Hey, they are already on the branches, but it's only been not even 2 weeks old. You can't. Oh, I'm right, you're right here.
No, I'm talking about the binoculars.
Oh, well.
They don't do well for me.
Okay.
You can see that one very clear.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me too.
Oh, to the right.
Yeah, sure.
Yep, I see it. No turtles?
Yeah.
Also are there turtles?
Yeah, there's actually some turtles right over here.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe alligators.
Alligators do eat turtles. Yeah, for whatever reason, yeah, not seeing a lot of turtles today, which normally we'll see. Turtles and gators we should be seeing more of. But turtles do eat alligators, and sometimes we'll come out here and there'll be a log with an alligator and a turtle literally 2 inches in front of his nose. And some people say, oh, they don't eat turtles? They do. But the alligators only eat once every week or every 2 weeks when they get hungry. They'll sit right there, and if they're not hungry, if their buddy Henry got eaten yesterday, maybe they don't. I got 7 days at least before. But actually, we've even seen them on their backs. Turtles sitting on alligator.
Hi guys, your boy Extreme Catfishing here. I am at the 7.5 mile loop. They don't have a specific name for it. They call it the mountain bike trail. It's somewhere around 8:30 this morning, and just so we know where I'm at, Santee State Park. So got a nice wind blowing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and hit this 7.5 mile loop. And give you a little bit, mostly surrounded by what look like pine trees. Ooh, nice spider web here. Check that out. Coolish. Alright guys. Oh, let me show you this. Okay, so here we go. This is the loop, excuse me, portion of it here. It goes to the left and then it goes to the right. So I can go that way, or I can go straight ahead. Bike trail, either way, blue marker. Alright guys, I think last time I did a trail I went to the left, so this time I go to the right. Alright fellas, see you in a little bit.